These guys, I believe, prospect. They're around the D1, maybe Plat 3 area. So you're going to see, a little slower gameplay here, but with great ambition. Some of the lower tiers in RSC are some of the funnest to watch because these guys just give it all, and they do some funny things. But it's just great to see guys trying to get better, things like that, and hats off to them because just keep trucking along, and next thing you know, like a lot of these guys have, you'll be in the veteran tier, or you'll be in the elite tier before you know it, and obviously the better you get, the harder it gets.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the really the point of this dev league, right? Like you get more reps under your belt, people notice you, but more importantly, you just keep practicing and improving at the game, and it's really helpful at these lower tier levels, right? Because you never know what 2, 3, 4 weeks of just getting more Rocket League in can do for your prospects, prospect pun, over a long period of time, and that's how you're going to improve. That's how I improved when I was back in the Diamond and low champ level as well. So. Looks like we've got a number of people here in the lobby. Let me confirm to make sure that we have everybody. Um, but predictions before we get into this, orange or blue, because I know we don't know what the teams are yet specifically.
I'm not sure. I mean, I just wanted to shout out to Chelsea Acacia. Um, they are on the media team as well, so they're going to be playing in this one, as well as Driving Webster, Yaddy Craft, Bev Ski, Shadow Kami, and K Doughboy. So those are the six people that are going to get it on in this
Looks like they
prospect
were
matchup.
playing bananagrams to pick their usernames, huh? um,
Yeah,
looks like we've got 6 people in here. Dare I say that we are good to go?
I think so.
Okay, we will find out.
But Doughboy, Chelsea, Yaddy Craft plays it out toward the right hand side. Can't quite get a touch. Bevsky puts it back into the blue half. Chelsea's up early. Does get a 50 out in front. Out in front. Shadow Kami's up early. Beats the blue player. Taken over by Chelsea. Chelsea gets a nice flick out toward the middle. Can't quite make another touch. Yaddy's up to the right hand side. Dumps it down toward the middle. Vigil, I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth in this one. And, these two teams, like I said before, are going to fill each other out. And, may the best team win.
You can tell that they are not Premier and Master players because they're using Dominuses, and that is a belief I hold strong.
Huh.
Um, Bev here looking at Webster's touch. Shadow unable to save it. Driving Webster with the early goal. Strikes within the first 50 seconds. Off the right wall. Just slings the ball in Shadow Kami. A little too slow to get to it, Strut.
Yeah, it's a really nice touch off the wall. It's a bounce touch with a forward flip off the wall, and is able to score that one. 1-0, 4:17 left. Bev wins this 50 driving, plays it off the right hand side. He's going to try to get to it again. Yaddy up early. Yaddy's waiting on it. Tries to get a 50. Nice 50 out toward the middle. No blue player coming in. Bevsky puts it down front. Dangerous out front. Ball. Oh my goodness! And it goes in. Chelsea able to throw that down. Hit it off that left post, and then it goes in. 2-0 with 3:59 left here, bitch.
Yeah, Shadow Kami a little awkward in that rotation. He's got to stay back post there. That's something that coaches across RSC will tell you. And Chelsea scores, gives the lead to the blue team here. They're up 2-0 now.
Driving, dumps it into the left corner. No touch coming in. Big demo coming in. No blue player there. Yaddy's going to get it popped over his head. K Doughboy going to try to 50 this off the wall. Can't quite get to it. Bev's waiting on it. Dumps it down toward the half. Chelsea's going to play this up into the air high. Shadow's up early. Dumps it down toward the crease. No orange player coming in. Both are back. K Doughboy does get it dumped back into the blue half. Ball's high up off the wall. Two blue players beat the one orange player. Shadow should have tried to rip a shot early, but Chelsea's able to play this away. Bev looking to take control here. And dumps it deep down into the blue half. Chelsea plays this off the wall. Not a real good touch there. Puts it out toward the middle. Rips a shot toward the goal. It's off to the right-hand side. Bev also dumps it into the right-hand wall as well. Driving Webster's going to play this out. Gets a 50 in the middle for the efforts. K Doughboy gets beat. Bevsky back. Yaddy going to try to get it by him. Looking for demos down there. Can't quite find one. Chelsea's going to play this off the wall. One touch coming in. Shadow. Bevsky gets a hold of this. Plays it out toward the middle. Shadow's up early. Got a flippy turn. 50 on the right-hand side. Both these teams are just giving their all. Like, it's a great game.
Doughboy with a good demo there. Just not a lot in it yet right now for the orange team. They're trying to get some sort of field presence, but every time they get up the field strut, the orange team is unable to keep advancing the ball because the blue team just pushes them back. Blue team now has them pinned. Good demo from Doughboy on Chelsea. Yaddy beats everybody in the lobby. Webster's got a free one. Is he going to take it? He chooses not to. Chelsea comes home and tucks it away. Great play there from from Driving Webster. He didn't want to score the open net. That's not allowed at this rank. He prefers to lay it off to Chelsea, who gets their second goal of the night. Strut 3-0.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate mistouch on the defensive end. They were kind of both out of position, wasn't able to get up high enough to get to it, and they did slot it. 3-0, 2:06 left here. Ball's coming in. Orange does rip a shot toward the net. Shadow, and it's nice 50. It's still down into the blue half. A little bit of pressure here by this orange team. Ball's dumped high up into the air. One player up. Bev can't quite get to it. Flies by it. Doughboy, if he gets beat here, it's a goal. Shadow's up early. Going to play this down back to the corner. Oh, tried to get a cuxer. Couldn't quite get it. Bev's up early. Going to play this off the wall. Yaddy's in a decent position. Can't quite get to it. Bah! Does able to get the backflip on it, Vidge.
Good boom again from Chelsea, just relieving a lot of pressure. Can Bev send it back off the backboard high? Webster's definitely not getting on that one. Shadow went with Bevsky. Does not give his teammate any space there, but Bev says, don't worry, I will finish this shot. And maybe Shadow helped in the end. But 3-1, minute 30 left. We've seen this story before. There is time, but the orange team has to get another one quick.
Bev. Shadow, 50, high up in the air. Doughboy's up, puts it down, dumps it down to the left side. Shadow puts it up high. Bev's up early. Backflips. Unfortunate backflip feels there. Chelsea's up early. Gets 50. Doughboy going to go back to back post. He's going to play this off the left-hand side. Chelsea, no touch coming in. Shadow's up early. Does get a nice pop toward the left-hand corner. Doughboy trying to get a hold of it, and then he just kind of sits on the ball, Vidge.
Interesting tactic to sit on the ball. Bull strategy. Yaddy just pops it high up in the air. Shadow pre-jumped him, but doesn't get any of that because he didn't read the touch. Bev puts it out, gets demoed for his troubles from Chelsea. Ball moving back and forth. Yaddy tucks it. 4-1 in the Octane. The superior car just pushes the ball into the back of the net. Shadow misses his read off the backboard. Not an easy read, to be fair, Strut. Those are tough ones.
Yeah, it is easy to fly by that ball or not get that flick right on the target, and it just goes high. So yeah, it was a really nice shot there. Yaddy's going to get back in the corner here. 2 up for blue. Casey puts this down to the right-hand side. Another 50 coming in. Ball's dangerous out in front. Can he get a pop over toward the middle? Can't quite do it. Bev's going to 50. Can't get around it. Gets beat by Driving Webster. Ball's 50 here central. Bev not going to be able to make a real good touch. No blue player coming in, though. Shadow trying to get this out. 14 seconds left, 4-1. Driving Webster's got to play this off the back wall. Does get a nice touch on it. Bev puts this out toward the middle. No orange player, not quick enough to come in. Did come in, took a 50. Ball gets put back toward the back. Chelsea plays this high in the air and is able to get it down. Team 1 wins the game 4-1.
Blue team up 1-0 in this series, and they've got one more game left that they need to win to take it in a 2-0 sweep. But will we see a resurgence from the orange team? We're gonna have to look at it. We'll be going to DFH Stadium next to see if the orange team can turn their fortunes around. Strut.
Yeah, I just think you need a little bit more pressure, a little bit more team passing, and try to control the ball a little bit better. Blue team is able to hit the ball and get it by them and keep the pressure on them. So it's as we get into game 2 here, we're going to have a 50 kickoff. Chelsea going to be kicking off against Bevsky. 5 minutes on the clock, 0-0, Vidge. Who do you think is going to take this one?
It's a fresh game, and I want to see the orange team rally back, but we are going to need something from K Doughboy. He's not had the best start to this series, but maybe he just needs 5 minutes to warm up, and this would be his time.
Unfortunate touch there going out toward the middle. K Doughboy going to play this out toward the right hand side. Does get 100 boost. Gets shielded off the ball by Bevsky. Bevsky get on the back wall. Does get a nice touch on it. Chelsea's going to be able to 50 this, put it back dangerous down in front. Bevsky just hanging out in the air there. Did you see that, Vigil?
From the ceiling. That was a great touch. Don't see a lot of that in Prospect.
No, you don't. It was a really nice touch. Yeah, wow. Shadow's going to play this out toward the right-hand side. Driving Webster's going to try to pump this down toward the middle. No blue player coming in yet. He's got back by himself and try to get a touch. Plays it off the back wall. Chelsea's going to get there and dump this down. It goes into a 45. Nice 50 coming in there. Big car by Chelsea. Gets a nice pop. Can't quite do anything with it. Over one. Yaddy can't. It gets underneath it. Couldn't quite do nothing. Pop toward the middle. Driving Webster's going to be able to take control of this. Go up the left-hand wall. Bevsky looking for a 50, gets it around him. Shadow did get there early. Nice touch and pop coming in there. 50, central, out toward the right-hand wall. Vigil, they're just feeling each other out. 0-0, a minute 30 gone almost.
Yeah, it's back and forth, and I guess the positives for the orange team are that they haven't conceded, right? And right now they're firmly encamped in the blue half, but just to say that, Webster tries to dig the ball out, misses it completely. Bevsky on the ball, 50, no, Yaddy beats him. Chelsea's up in the air, early up in the BDS decal. Doughboy digs it out. Yaddy's going to turn, try to take a 50, doesn't get a piece of that one. Doughboy's advancing the ball now, Strut.
Really hard high pinch off to the right-hand side. 50 coming in. Ball's going to get popped up again out into the crease. No orange player coming in to take a shot. Doughboy back. Third man. Chelsea plays this off the left-hand wall. Another touch coming in. Can't quite get to it. Pumped down into the blue half again. Driving Webster. Going to play this off his right-hand wall. No touch coming in. Shot ripped toward the goal. Can't quite get there. All orange teams beat. One player back in the net. Chelsea's there. Shadow Kami looking for a demo. Ball's high up off the left-hand wall. Yaddy does push this out to the left-hand side. Driving Webster tries to take a touch toward goal. Can't quite get to it. Bitch, 0-0, 2:30 halftime.
Yep, it's no one's game at the moment, and that's good for both teams, but more so for the orange team. They just got to get a little bit more of a grip here. They've got to wrestle the game away from the blue team if they can. Doughboy's had a much better game this game too, and I've been more impressed with him. Bevsky controlling it as usual. Shadow pushes the ball out, unable to get a follow-up. Actually does get a follow-up touch. Bevsky can now follow. Demo from Chelsea on Shadow. Nobody in the midfield for the orange team, so they're going to have to go back all the way into their half as the blue team advances the ball.
Ball's high. Yaddy dumps it down to the orange half. Bevsky can't get a real good touch on it. It's kind of weak. Ripped towards the goal. It's high up off the crossbar. Shadow's going to be able to take control of this. Bevsky actually gets it to pop. Ball's against the back wall. Shadow going to look for a 50. Try to get this down toward the middle. Blue's going to be able to take control of this. Chelsea's up. Kind of flies by it there. Can't quite get a touch. Bev's going to try to take control of this again. Try to get it up into the middle. Going airborne. Almost gets it over one. Bevsky still looking to retreat here. Does get a 100 boost. Chelsea going down the right-hand side. Good pop toward the middle. And a goal. Demo. Yaddy Kraft throws it down. What a pass by Chelsea, Vigil.
That's just such a good play. Coming off the right-hand side, just corrals the ball into the midfield zone for Yaddy, and Yaddy just tucks it away. That's a heads-up play from Chelsea. You know, that's a sign of a good player. And great job to take the lead. Now, not a lot of time left, though, for the orange team. Can they get something back from this one? Turn from Kado, just gonna let the ball get hit by the blue team. See if they can muster any sort of offensive pressure here. No shooter. Bev looked like he got bumped by Yaddy in the back. Doughboy misses, doesn't get a chance. Good 50 from Bev, just not towards the net, unfortunately. Shadow doesn't get a piece of anything besides Chelsea's car over there.
A lot of orange pressure. Big demo coming in. Shot. Ooh, Shadow Kami wants that one back. Blue racing the other way. 30 seconds left. Doughboy on the back wall. Does get a touch. Casey puts it down and tries to get his center, but can't get it by two. Bev gets beat. High up off the wall. Looking for a demo. Shadow's able to play this out to the right-hand side. Going to get 50 for the efforts. Ball's down to 50. Central. High up off the back wall. No orange shooter coming in. Chelsea's going to be able to play this out to the right hand side. It doesn't get another touch, close to another touch. Bev can't quite get a touch. That would have been a really nice play. Shot toward goal. Kami gets played away. Yadi's going to take control of this ball down. Got an open net here. Bevsky, Chelsea, back wall, looking double. Can't quite get it down. Team 1 is the winner of your Prospect Dev League Champions Season 18. Very nice. Well played by both teams. Thanks for coming out.
A
Awesome
huge
game.
round of applause for Chelsea, Yaddy, and Driving Webster, who I wanted to call Merriam-Webster all night long. They just played really good Rocket League strat, and I think Chelsea and Yaddy just had two standout games. Whether they were FAs or signed this season, I'll have to look back into that. But if they were FAs, they definitely should get picked up next season by the way they're playing in this Dev League Championship Finals.
Yeah, it was well played by both teams. Team 1 had a little bit more power. They were the power team definitely in this one. They controlled most of both games. Team 2, fought really hard. They just couldn't overcome the talent of Team 1.
Indeed.